Hey, what's going on? Hello, live video. We are currently in the Secretary of the VA's office. There's a Secretary of the VA right there, Doug Collins. We are going to have a little conversation about what is happening at the VA right now and do a little bit of myth busting. We were with the president at the Oval Office yesterday with a bunch of wounded heroes, and I started looking in the comment section. Fortunately, everybody's like, holy crap, what amazing stuff's happening at the VA, which amazing stuff is happening. But then there are these random psychopaths and saying just outlandish, flat out lies, whether they're looking for clicks, they're looking for likes. I don't know what the motivation is, but it's unwell for that discourse to be occurring when we know that it's not true. So we're going to talk about truth. I'm going to switch this camera around. I'm going to sit next to the secretary. Hello, Danica.
Hi.
Hey, you look fantastic. How's your day going?
It's going great.
Okay, hey, Josh. Okay, here we go. Well, secretary.
Hey, everybody. How are we doing? Good.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
Hello, internet.
Yeah.
So one of the reoccurring, we know to be blatantly, categorically false, is that veterans are not receiving care because of cuts.
Yeah, I mean, it's just nuts. I mean, there's been no positions that have been taken out of our healthcare system where they cannot get their medical help. It's just not there. It's just not true. In fact, I know Senator Kelly out in Arizona just made this statement. They use the projection of a reduction in force and say, well, if you cut 80,000 people, it's going to definitely affect healthcare. Well, here's the problem. You have no idea what we're actually looking at. You have no idea that we have a whole bureaucracy that never touches a patient, never touches a disability claim, that has just grown over the years. If you're listening to me right now, understand something. In 10 years, there's been over $100 billion put into this department, well over that, and well over 100,000 employees. Guess what? You're still having the same issues you did 10 years ago when the GAO said that we were on a high risk list for a lot of problems here at the VA. So let me just say this. Money and people are not always the answer. Better questions and better answers are better. And what we're seeing right now is we've opened 6 new clinics just in the last 100 days. We've done things to actually streamline and make the process better. So anybody's out there telling you that your appointment was missed because we made cuts is just simply wrong. One last thing though, Tim, we have to understand something. Everybody wants to view the VA as this unique individual set and doesn't compare it to the healthcare as a whole. You need to understand that if you were to go out into your community hospitals or other hospitals, they have, missed appointments too. They have doctors who are sick some days. They have to put out things like this. The VA is no different, but what we're actually doing here is we're bringing those times down, making sure that you get the healthcare. And let me say it again, we're not discussing cutting healthcare benefits or cutting disability benefits. Anybody tells you that, there's one word for it, they're a liar.
Yesterday with Dr. Phil, and we're having conversations about where the VA is going, about how many veterans can we help. We're doing pretty well with the people that we communicate to, but reaching the next level of people removed from, like how to access care. Like if you're going to ask people to do something for a veteran, to give them access, to give them support, to connect with the VSO, to find a way to find a connection to the VA. Well, what is something that anybody can go and do to help a veteran?
I think the biggest thing is number one is just be a friend. Invest, is what we're doing right now is taking I take a different approach to Secretary of VA. Not only do we have the VA system, but we also have the community care system, which, by the way, Donald Trump in his first administration helped push through. I was in Congress during the time of the Mission Act, in which we actually got community care into the system so that you can not only just have to depend on our hospitals and our clinics, but if the wait times were too long or we couldn't get to you could go into the community and get that care. Now, here's something else that they won't tell you in the legacy media and some of those comments that you're seeing. That, we're cutting care. Well, how exactly are you actually not investing in healthcare of veterans when just in the last couple of weeks we've transferred over $300 million out of contracts for stuff like PowerPoints, meeting notes, and things of the administrative nature? Took that $300 million and we put it into community care. That's what we're actually doing here. So again, don't let the folks fool you as we reach out. So you need to help us actually reach out to your friends. Some of them may have had a bad experience at the VA. I get it. We've all had bad experience before. But there's earned benefits that they have. And what I want you to do is to encourage them to say, look, I have a need, find that need. But here's a big one. It's a big issue. some of you know from friends, especially your veterans listening to this, and even if you're not a veteran, you know a veteran who has, or even somebody, your friend of yours, who may be struggling right now, maybe financially, maybe with their spouse, and maybe with something that they're putting into their body they don't need to be doing. It's taking them away from what life has for them. You take the initiative, go see them, be a part. 988, you can just hit on the phone. They can talk to a crisis counselor at any point in time. But sometimes they may just need to talk to you. A cup of coffee could save somebody's life. I'm asking everybody to take a part in being this part. The VA cannot do it by itself, but they're going to have a secretary, myself, who's going to use every opportunity we can to show you how you can help so that we not only lower our veteran suicide, but we make our communities better too.
Secretary Collins, you're on a roll here at the VA since you got here. We got a lot more work to do. A lot of more changes are coming. Hold each other. Like, I know the comment section in social media is just a dumpster fire, but we're talking about veterans here. We're talking people that serve their country, that have gone to war. Man, go on Jake Paul's post as he's talking about an energy drink and have your fun over there. These are serious issues that we should have serious discourse about to find serious solutions. Secretary Collins is a serious person. He's got the Georgia accent, but listen to the president talk about him yesterday with profound respect. It's completely clear that this VA, under this administration and under this secretary, is trying to do things different. So we as veterans, we have this bad habit of just eating each other alive. We need to knock it off. We need to be supporting each other. We need to be supporting this veteran, this combat veteran that is sitting in the seat here at as the secretary of VA, trying to help other veterans. So thanks, Secretary. Thank you for everything that you do.
I appreciate it.
God bless you. It's well with the soul.
It is.
And we'll keep on fighting. Legacy Media, knock it off. You guys too. All right, let's go.